Good morning, my students, and welcome to your English class, the class of the teacher Jacob. Today, my children, we're going to continue with a new topic, okay? Now, this topic it's about plural objects. But before we get to that, we're going to have a bit of a story. I'm going to tell you a story that involves the topic of today. Now, this story appears right here on this page of your activities, okay? So, don't worry because I know that most of you up to this day still can read. Don't worry, I'm going to read it and I'm going to explain it for you. So, you just sit down, relax, take it easy and pay attention. That's it. So, it says here, for this story, we have four characters. Tenemos cuatro personajes. We have Poncho, we have Gina, we have Anna, and we have Omar. Now, we have four characters. Poncho says, there are four cars on the desk. Remember, the desk is like a table in which we put our objects. So, Poncho says, there are four cars on the desk. And Gina says, there is a princess too. También hay una princesa. And Anna says, oh no, Gina, there are 6 princesses on the desk. And Omar says, whoa, there are a lot of toys on the desk. So let's see. Poncho says that there are 4 cars on the desk. Let's see if Poncho is right. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So Poncho is correct. Now Gina says there is a princess too, but it's only referring to one princess. So in this case, Gina corrects Anna. Gina says, no, Anna. There are 6 princesses. So let's see if Gina is correct. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So Gina is correct and Anna was incorrect. And then finally Omar is surprised that there are a lot of toys. It says, whoa, there are a lot of toys on the desk, okay? Omar didn't count them, so we're going to count the toys for Omar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 10 toys in total. So yes, there are a lot of toys. Very good. Now, this, my children, it's an introduction, una introducción for today's topic para el tema del día de hoy, which are plural objects. Now, before we get into plural, something that is very important. Do you remember what is singular? Remember, singular means only one, okay? Singular objects, only one. For example, apple, a dog, a cat. If we want to transform those objects into singular, we have to add a or an depending on the letter. Recuerden que nosotros para transformar objetos en singular teníamos que poner a o an dependiendo de la palabra, de la letra con la que empezaba la palabra. For example, if the word begins with a vowel, si nuestra palabra empezaba con una vocal, what was the letter that we were going to write? An, ¿ok? Y vamos a poner an cuando nuestra palabra iniciaba con una vocal. For example, apple. The word apple begins with the letter A. La palabra apple empezaba con la letter A. A is a vowel, so we are going to write an apple. But what happens if the word doesn't begin with a vowel? ¿Qué pasaba si no empezaba con una vocal? For example, beer. The word beer begins with the letter B. The letter P is not a vowel, so we have to write a pear, una pera. Those are singular objects. Now, what about plural objects? Now, let's think for a moment. If singular is only for one, plural for how many objects? ¿Cuántos objetos creen que sea plural? 2, 3, 4, 5, or more numbers, okay? 2, 3, 4, etc. We can have 20, number 30, number 100, and it's still plural. Sigue siendo plural. Remember, singular, only one object. Plural, 2 or more. Now, here we have an explanation of how to make plural objects. For this, it's very important that you pay attention and you concentrate, okay? Very good. Now, it says here, once again, plural for 2, for 3, for 4, for 100 objects, okay? Doesn't matter the quantity. Now, it says here under, we have several objects. Tenemos varios objetos. We have the dog, we have the cat, and we have dragon. Now, each one of those objects, cada uno de estos objetos, if we want to transform them into plural, si los queremos transformar en plural, we have to do the following. Tenemos que hacer lo siguiente. We are going to add an S. Vamos a agregar una S al final de cada palabra para que estos objetos se transformen en plural. So, we have the word dog. If dog, we want to transform it into plural, we have to add an S at the end. Recuerden que la S la vamos a agregar al final, no al principio, porque al principio únicamente era para objetos en singular. Objetos en plural, la S va al final. Okay, very good. So, dog, once again, if we want to transform it into plural objects, we are going to write an S at the end of the word. So, we have dog, now it's dogs. Ahora son perros, okay? Because we add an S. Let's continue with the second word. We have cat. Now remember, if we only have cat, that means singular. But if we want to transform them into plural, we have to add an S. And now it is cats. In Spanish means gatos, plural. Okay, very good. Let's continue with the third word. We have dragon. But only dragon, it's only one, it's singular. So if we want to transform them into plural, si queremos pasar a plural, quiere decir varios, we have to add, tenemos que agregar what? An S. And now it says dragons, okay? Dragones, very good, excellent. Now, after this, we have an exception. Tenemos una excepción. Así como nosotros tuvimos la excepción de decidir a o an, vamos a tener esa excepción en plural. Ahora, la excepción es la siguiente. Si nuestra palabra termina en X, H or S, si terminan con estas letras, vamos a agregar IS. IS. Once again. Okay, una vez más. Si nuestra palabra termina con X, with H, or with S, vamos a agregar IS. Si nosotros nada más ponemos una S, está mal. Okay, we have to make an X. Tenemos que poner IS al finalizar únicamente estas letras, okay? Let's see some examples. We have the word box. Now remember, box in Spanish es una caja. Now the word box has an X at the end. So what we are going to write, ¿qué vamos a escribir? ¿Es or ES? ES, porque así lo indica la regla. Cuando nuestra palabra termina en X, vamos a agregar ES. And now the word is plural. It says boxes, cajas. Okay, very good. Let's continue with the second example. The word is fish. And the word fish begins with, termina with the letter H. Ahora, what we are going to write, ¿qué vamos a escribir? ¿Es or ES? ES. Why? Because it finishes with H. Como la palabra termina con H, vamos a agregar ES. So now my word is plural. Fish, fishes, peces. Very good. Let's continue with the final example. The final example is glass. Remember the glass, it's an object that has like a cylinder form and we use it to drink water, juice, or soda. Now, the word glass finishes with S. Now, if it finishes with S, what we are going to write? Another S or ES? ES because it finishes with S. So glass becomes glasses, vasos, okay? Very good, excellent. So remember, one more time. Singular, one object. Plural, 2, 3, 4, or even 100, okay? Now, don't forget the rule. Now, we have two options to transform objects into plural. Tenemos dos formas de transformar objetos en plural. Es or es. Estas dos opciones las vamos a agregar al final de cada palabra. Recuerden, es cuando nuestros objetos no terminan con X, H o S. Vamos a agregar ES cuando los objetos terminan con X, H, and S. Very good. So try to practice it because tomorrow we are going to continue with some exercises based on plural objects. So that's it for today, my children. Take care. Don't forget that the teacher Jacob loves you very much. Goodbye.